How was the Cougar Gold?
Well, I haven't gotten to that yet. So, I mean, if I had to explain the whole day, I got the Cougar Gold, but then I had to rush to get to a meeting, so I wasn't able to get to the Cougar Gold. But I have it, though. I have the package. That's the best part. That's what matters the most. I have the package.
Let's talk about the game, actually.
right.
Career high 13 tackles, 3 sacks, 2 forced fumbles. Just another complete stat-filling game for you. 3 games into Washington State, and you've certainly taken the conference and the country by storm. Just talk about what you're seeing on the field right now.
Well, like I said all the time, I always say this, but I got to give more credit to my team, because I couldn't do nothing without them. And a lot of these sacks that I'm getting right now is just coming from openings that's provided by them. So, I mean, with the help of them, my guys, the 4 up front mainly, it's just like open gaps. And one thing that our coach Coach Cal, is always shooting fish in the barrel because, the D-line of the 4 up front is going to make sure they give me clears and all that stuff. And as far as taking the conference by storm, I mean, this is something I set out to do from the jump. I said I was going to leave Nevada, leave a Group of 5 school, and wherever I go, make sure that they know that it's football. Like, them Group of 5 guys get, discredit for just, being ballers on that level, but it's just football. And I just want that to be known that it's really not no difference. For me, for anyone, I mean, we all work the same. I mean, I hope we will all work the same because I'm working my butt off to make sure that people know that I can play on any level that I choose to go to. And that's really how I feel about, how I'm attacking the conference right now. And, I mean, it's a lot more to do. I made mistakes tonight. I've made mistakes previous games, and I'm still learning out there. I'm still trying to get better. So I definitely got to make some improvements, and hopefully I make those improvements and I have a even better game tonight than today.
Talk about the emotions of this game. You obviously are really familiar with a lot of the coaches, some of the players on Colorado State. How did you kind of keep your emotions in check while also having them kind of fuel you and even give you a little added intensity?
Well, I mean, I love them guys over there. I love the staff over there at Colorado State. They're the ones who gave me my shot in college for sure. They were my only offer at Nevada. So, I mean, it's nothing but love for them guys. But, when it comes down to it, I'm a Coug right now. And the first thing that's on my mind is being a Coug and making sure I'm playing my hardest for this team. So they know that. I mean, if they know me as long as I know they have known me, they know that first thing I'm going to do is put my all out on that field. So I shook hands, had some long hugs that probably went too long. You just get, guys have hugs where you just hold on and you just be like, okay, this should be over now. But it's just how it happens. But I love them guys over there, Coach Norvell, Jay Simmons. I could name more, but like they all know how I feel about them. And as far as the emotions go, when I'm on that field, it's just ball. It's just football. It's just as y'all heard me say, ball, ball, ball. That's really what it is. You feel me? It's just out there going and balling and playing my game. The emotions should never take over. It should never take over. It should be just doing what you got to do. And as Coach Dicker said, play within yourself. He told me that before the game and let me know, like, all you got to do is out there and just do your job. Do your 111th.
Heading into this game, CSU had given up the most sacks in the country by a lot. It was by 5.
We saw that on
So
film.
I know you guys heading into this game, a big key was, getting to the quarterback.
Yes, sir.
Did just that. 7 sacks. You had 3. So how do you feel about that?
Hey, 7. I didn't even know it was that many. I had how many?
3.
Where's that on the paper? I don't even know how to read this thing, to be honest. I just be looking at it, and I'm... Well, anyway, 7 to have 3, like I said, I already gave the credit to my D-line, and I'm pretty sure they know that before the game, before I even started, I told RJ, I told Brennan, I told the guys, basically, I told Quinn, I'm like, hey, man, we've been watching film all week, and these guys get hit. The quarterback gets hit a lot. I'm like, hey, please save some sacks for me. I'm like, once y'all get y'all 5, just relax so I can get in there. And now they're mad at me, telling me that I didn't live up to my words. So, I mean, it's all right. It happens. It happens. But I'm just happy that we got that many sacks, and hopefully we get more.
How would you kind of spell out the momentum and confidence the defense is playing with kind of all around? Because it seems like well-rounded effort each week, like you're getting plays from each level of the team. Is there how would you sum up what you guys are feeling?
Man, you said spell it out. If I could spell intensity, I would. But right now, right now I can't. But intensity, that was the biggest thing. I mean, like, we're coming off the ball fast. We got guys in the back that can cover, and that's the big thing for us. If you can cover, then we can get to work up front. And with the guys that's making those coverage sacks, we don't give enough credit to those guys that's in that two deep, that's back, that's giving us coverage sacks, because who can a quarterback throw it to if there's a man-on-man? If Armani is covering the slot, if you got Shaw out there locked up on their best receiver, how can he throw the ball? He's going to hold it, and obviously that gives us opportunities to go out there and make a play and make a sack. So I'm saying, like, we're coming with intensity in all phases everywhere, So I'm saying, like, that's the biggest thing for us right now, is that we have 11 guys out there that think about doing their job. And, I mean, I give credit to Coach Ward, because that's the one thing that he preaches the most, is do your 111. And credit to Coach Dicker, that's saying play within yourself. So we got coaches that are making sure that we go out there knowing that everyone's job means just that much for something good to happen. So, like, that's the biggest part.
What did Coach Norvell tell you after the game? Did you have a minute to catch up with them? And
Oh, that's me.
Yeah, that's you. That's Cisco.
What's that UAA?
That's unassisted.
Okay. I'm getting better. Man, Hicks had 10. That beautiful boy. All right.
did you talk to Coach Norvell for a second after the game, and did he tell you anything?
I talked to Coach Norvell before the game, and that was just a little bit about, just you can answer it. I'm not doing nothing. I'm chilling. All right, but now I talked to Coach Norvell right before the game, and he was just like, "You look good. You look like you got bigger." And I was like, "I hope I did, because who can I hit being small?" So after the game, he was just like, "Just keep doing you. You're doing a great job, and you got to keep elevating." He says, "Make sure you try to stay healthy. Bumps and bruises come with the game, but continue to elevate and do better each and every day and every week. Just try to get better." And I mean, like, I appreciate that, man, for sure. And words like that just let me know that I have someone in my corner, another coach in my corner that has my back and that's watching me along the way. And like I said, he helped me. He was the first head coach in college football to give me a real shot. So those words mean a lot, and they carry weight. I love that dude for sure.
Do you think he regrets moving you to defense back in 2019 the way you played today, linebacker?
Well, I would, for sure, I don't think he's that selfish that he will regret it. I think he's happy that he helped me out, to further my career, for sure. But I know he felt it. I had to make sure they felt it. I'm like, I need to let these dudes know that playing with me is different than playing against me. So that was big for me.
You mentioned you love those dudes, and I don't want to keep hitting on it too much.
For sure.
But sometimes loving the people and beating the people that you love feels the best. So how did it feel to beat the people that you love?
Man, I play Madden against my brothers like almost every day. And as much as I love them, whooping their butt, it feels amazing. And them my coaches, them been like family to me forever. So being able to just essentially play this game against them, winning, just makes it that much better, because I know them guys. I probably could shoot my coach a text and say, "How'd you like that?" But I'm not, because they working over there, and I know they try to get better. But I mean, like I said, definitely love them guys, and playing against them is just as amazing as playing with them.
And are you seeing the game faster? What's making you go so nuclear lately?
Well, nuclear, boom, you know how to say it. I say it all the time, my team. And with them, and how we are communicating on that field, it makes it so much easier to play free. Like, it's so much communication out there. I already talked about that before, too, how it just be a lot of noise. But when it is coming through clear, the message is perfect. It just lets you know this is where you need to be. This is how you should attack this play. This is how you get the job done. And, I mean, with all of that communication, which we preach a lot, it's just so much easier to play free and go be the best I can.
The last two for Daiyan.
Congrats on the performance. Brennan said earlier this week that you guys viewed their O-line as a weakness, and then you said that you saw their weakness on film. What was it that you saw?
Well, man, I don't want to expose the guys, but Brennan might have had a good point with that one. Their O-line might have been their, lower, like, I don't want to call them weak, because we respect everybody, but that couldn't have been their strongest part. So I was like, we attacked the O-line for sure. They didn't have their starting running back, number one, so we knew that there wasn't going to be that much speed out there, because they have that change of pace with number one out there. From number 1 to 33 to 25, they could change the pace. But without one, it's really the same tempo. that was the key that showed up today. So throughout the week, we was looking at the old line, like how can we attack them, get our one-on-ones, and win those battles. But when it came down to the game, it was like they don't have that guy back there that provides that speed, so we can disrupt the play, mess up the line, and then attack these dudes because they're not getting to the edge as fast as number one would be.
Thank you.
How much energy does a hit like the one Jaden put down bring to this defense?
I mean, nuclear, you know? Yeah. I like that word. That's my new word. But, yeah, definitely that right there just set the room off. And, I mean, not the room, the field, but, like, you know, seeing those hits on defense, being violent, you know, being able to be violent, that just excites you. That brings out that intensity, which I cannot spell. You know what I'm saying? So those plays like that, man, we love them. We can't wait to have more and for more players, definitely.
Thanks, Daiyan.
Thank you, guys. You all look beautiful.
Thank you.
If I didn't say that already. That's a nice suit right there. As I'm just saying, it's a nice suit.